Mohamed Salah juggled the ball in the 6-yard box, took it around a clueless Jose Sa and became the fastest Liverpool player to 30 goals since George Allen. And anyone who knows who Allen is will appreciate the incredible substance of that record. Sadio Mane was the hero of the night. His first hat-trick in a Liverpool shirt, taking this tie away from Porto and making the return leg a formality. Liverpool lost a 3-goal lead against Sevilla, but 3 is not 5, and Porto are not Sevilla. Porto 4-2-3-1, Saw 5, Ricardo 5. Marcano 5, Reyes 5, Telles 5, Herrera 5, Oliveira 6, Marega 6, Otavio 6, Corona 46 minutes, 5.5, Brahimi 5, Waris 62. 6. Soares, Patiences 74, 6. Subs not used: Casillas, Pereira, Parades, Torres. Manager Sergio Conchiaco 6. Liverpool 4-3-3, Karius 6, Alexander-Arnold 7, Gomez 79. Van Dijk 7, Lovren 7, Robertson 7, Wijnaldum 7, Henderson 7, Matip 75, 6. Milner 7, Salah 8, Firmino 8, Ings 80. Main 9 subs not used: Mignolet, Moreno, Lallana, Oxlade-Chamberlain. Goal scorers: Main 25, 53, 85, Salah 29. Firmino 69. Manager Jurgen Klopp 8. Referee Daniele Orsato, Italy 7. Attendance 47,718. Ratings by Dominic King. This was a mismatch. The complete destruction of a team who look very good against other Portuguese teams but were utterly outclassed on home soil here. They could not match Liverpool's speed, wit or finishing. They had no answer to the front three of Sane, Salah and Roberto Firmino. Their goalkeeper was a little boy lost, but before we hear about that, a moment for the story of George Allen. Hear it. And Salah's achievements this season are placed into perspective. Put it like this: we're not talking modern Premier League era football here. Allen's is not a career that takes place on Sky, or even in color. Queen Victoria was on the throne when Allen played his first, and sadly his last, game for Liverpool. His record was set in 1896 and his life was over 3 years later. Allen died of tuberculosis in 1899 at the age of 24. Having already been forced into retirement by the disease, he scored his first goal against Loughborough Town. This is the frame of reference we have for Salah's cavalcade of goals. Another age, another time, his prolific start has streaked past each one of Liverpool's greatest strikers. The legends recalled in songs and on banners, on into history. What a player this is, and what a player his teammate Mane was. 2. On Wednesday night, ripping Porto apart, sensing the frailty of Sa in goal and exploiting it to the full. His third. Liverpool's fifth was a screamer from 25 yards, putting the cherry on a quite brilliant display. What a team performance. 2. Porto put away in 90 minutes. Liverpool rampant, scorers of 12 goals in their last 2 Champions League outings, and 28 in the competition so far. The top scorers. This was a fearless display, certainly once they knew they had nothing to fear. Liverpool recognized they had the beating of Porto early and took full advantage. By the time James Milner's cross set up Firmino for the fourth after 69 minutes, the contest was long over. There wasn't much fire from the hosts at the Stadium of the Dragon. Incessant rain, in all day and night, dampened the enthusiasm of the locals long before Liverpool's 2 first-half goals poured icy water over their ambitions. Like a lot of the opposition Premier League clubs have come up against in this competition of late, Porto are very strong domestically. They are unbeaten in the league this season, with just 4 draws. Where they would be in the Premier League, however, who knows? It is hard to imagine any of the top 6 being greatly troubled by the team they put out here. Porto started brightly, but Liverpool soon took command. The driving rain in their face is the strongest opposition. Otavio, one of those highly skilled Brazilians not yet considered worthy of a cap, showed occasional promise but was withdrawn at half-time. By then, Liverpool had as good as disposed of Porto in the space of 5 minutes. The first goal owed as much to persistence as excellence, but it was none the worse for that. Jurgen Klopp powered into the box and struck a shot which hit a defender but rebounded back to his feet. He tried again. Like a blunderbuss clearing an explosive path, the ball eventually finding its way to Main on the left. His low shot should have been covered by Jose Sa, but Porto's goalkeeper let it squirm under him and agonizingly over the line. In his defense, perhaps the conditions did not help. It was hard to say, as Loris Karius was never tested. There were 25 minutes gone. But already the game was heading in one direction. From their next meaningful attack, Liverpool achieved significant distance. Salah's composed trickery will be the lasting memory, but Milner deserves credit too for a curling shot that thundered against the far post. Sa defeated and Salah first to pounce. Some would have panicked in his position, but Salah was cooler than a cucumber in a polar bear's icebox. He didn't blast it with Sa desperately trying to recover. He didn't try to take the shot off balance either. First, he flicked it up, then he headed it, all the time taking the ball farther from Sa's reach. Eventually, satisfied that his chance of scoring was nearing 100%, he finished. It was a brilliant goal. His 7th in the competition this season, including the qualifying round. He needs one more to equal Steven Gerrard's tally from 2008-09 and Harry Kane's in this campaign. Porto mounted brief resistance shortly before half-time when Francisco Soares shot wide, but Liverpool's only danger was easing up. The third of the night put paid to that fantasy. It was a classic Liverpool counterattack, fast out from the back. Firmino putting Salah away with a quite ingenious back heel. He made fantastic ground and returned the ball with a precision pass. Firmino's low shot forcing Sa to parry left. It was tame resistance and got him nowhere. Main was also up with the move and simply returned the ball to the net. Simplicity itself, of course. We know Porto are not among the elite of Europe and far tougher challenges lay ahead, but no matter the quality of the opposition, it's still the Champions League knockout stage, and 5 away goals is quite some marker. Nobody will fancy facing Liverpool. Not even the winners of Real Madrid and Paris Saint-Germain.